Well, it is Wednesday and I am back in the office. I was in Cumberland County this morning representing a client at a detention hearing, and then I was in Morristown back in close to the office representing a client in municipal court. So it was a busy office. It was a busy day in court, and now I'm back in the office in Morristown, New Jersey. I'll be in Philadelphia tomorrow for a trial. So it's 2023, and the first official week of 2023 is extremely busy. With that said, came out with a blog article yesterday regarding bail in Pennsylvania and bail possibly being reformed in Pennsylvania. Now, I've done articles on New Jersey's bail system, and I've explained in those blog articles, which I'll link in here, that bail in New Jersey is a cashless bail system. There's no monetary amount associated with bail, unlike in Pennsylvania, where bail is set at a monetary amount based on arguments of counsel, risk factors, and a judge's decision regarding all of that, and they come up with a number. Now, there are bail guidelines in Pennsylvania, but they're extremely outdated, and frequently judges divert from those bail guidelines. Really, during argument, it's not even worth actually mentioning the bail guidelines anymore because they're so old and just so out of date. With that said, Pennsylvania is looking toward going toward a cashless bail system like New Jersey. And I have to say that is really the right decision, because when you set a monetary amount with bail, you really penalize a person for not having funds to obtain release. And you're not really making decisions based on safety of the community or risk of flight, which is what you should do according to the law. Remember, bail is not to be meant to punish someone because, as we all know from my books, my blogs, my videos, we have a presumption of innocence. So bail is simply set to ensure a person appears for trial. Now, in Pennsylvania right now, for instance, if you're charged with a gun crime, the bail might range from something like $100,000 to maybe even $500,000. I've seen it in many cases. I've seen bail set at even less. A lot of it depends on the judge, the person's prior criminal history, the person's failure to appear. All that's important. Now, New Jersey does the same exact thing Pennsylvania does. It's worded a little differently, but they use the same risk factors: propensity toward violence, danger to the community, risk of flight. All that is considered in New Jersey, and the judge decides whether or not the person should be released and at what level of supervision they should be released. And that really dictates the system in New Jersey. There's no monetary amount that they have to put up, unlike Pennsylvania. Now, Pennsylvania wants to go toward that. I think that's the right decision. A lot of people have criticized it, saying that it'll make things less safe in major cities like Philadelphia, where there's a real problem for violence. But I have to disagree with that. I think that if anything, it will make the system fairer, because judges will have to look at those risk factors, not simply punt their decision and say, well, this person, I think this person is dangerous, but I'm going to set the bail at $500,000 and that'll take care of it. Now, that simply will not take care of it, because you end up releasing a person potentially who could hurt other people, and that person gets out simply because they have the means and the funds and the access to liquid capital or property that they can put up. Now, there are things like nebula orders that can be put in place that require a person to show where the funds are coming from. But even then, people find ways of getting the funds. And again, you're penalizing a person because they simply don't have the resources or the income to post bail, and that's simply not right. Once again, if you have questions regarding bail in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, give us a call, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Website, gambleandlaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format. I'm going to link in the articles that I wrote on bail in Pennsylvania, bail in New Jersey, and some of the articles that I wrote on the bail system. I think they're very informative. Remember, the best time to hire a lawyer is right after an arrest, because bail might be an issue. Never assume that bail won't be an issue. Because if you're held on a high bail or you're detained in New Jersey, there are things that a lawyer can do to get you released, but it will take additional time, and that's additional time that you're going to sit in a county jail, and that's really not the nicest place to be. So, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have a great first week of 2023, and I'll talk to you all very soon.